During a routine traffic stop in upstate New York, a cop would discover something that you would expect from a man in Florida. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show. Sorry, I just wanted to mog the camera because my hair looks like Wolverine right now. Now I'm from upstate New York, and you can imagine my excitement when we get just a little bit of nationwide attention, though it's usually for stupid shit. People don't even consider that we exist. I mean, hell, there's a lot of places in the U.S. that people don't even consider they exist, but we're New York, damn it. But we're not real New York. Hell, it would surprise you the amount of people I've encountered when I leave the state. And I say, oh, I'm from New York. And they go, oh, really? Which borough? No, the northern borough. I tell them I'm from upstate. And they go, oh, so the Bronx? I'm like, no, further upstate. Poughkeepsie? To me, anything south of Albany is downstate, and anything north of Albany is upstate, because Albany is the capital, and it's right in the center of the state. And apparently when I even talk to people from New York City, they think I am the irrational one. They said, oh, no, Poughkeepsie's upstate. What? That's a 2-hour drive straight down for me. Well, 2 hours if I obey all the traffic laws. I mean, it makes sense to me when I travel to other countries, and when they hear New York, they're only going to think of New York City, obviously. But if I just go down to fucking Pennsylvania, the second I step out of the state, hell, even if I just go down to Pennsylvania, they immediately think I'm from New York City. And when I go down south, like past the Carolinas, they immediately hear my voice and think I'm from New York, and they think the city. But yeah, I get it, but there's a big fucking difference between upstate and the city. I mean, it's distinct to me, but I guess people outside of it, it's not so much. Hell, I've even talked to people who live in the state that don't even know that Albany's the capital. And yes, guys, it's pronounced Albany, not Albany, even though I know it's spelled with one L, and you'd think it'd be Al, not all with two L's. Had this discussion with a number of people that I know from the South. It's Albany. At least that's what we call it. It's Albany. So let me tell you what put upstate New York on the map this week. A New York State trooper was doing his job for once, and he pulled over a guy with switched license plates. Doesn't ever seem to be there when the guy that's felony speeding is bobbing and weaving around an 18-wheeler in front of me, but I digress. I have a few friends that are New York State police, so I like to rip on them in any chance that I get, and I hope they watch this. So they'll probably try to pull me over the next time they see me on the road to piss me off, but that's okay, because I'm winning in the end, as I'm costing taxpayer money, and that is the greatest thrill of all. To know you're nothing but a leech on the system. Now that unusual discovery was this. Now I'm just going to leave this up and let you bask in the glory for a minute, because the longer you look at it, the significantly worse it gets. Now I'm no artist, but would you believe me if I told you that this majestic piece was hand-drawn by one Gregory Colley, tooting around at the ripe age of 50? What gets me the most is the scribbles. And yeah, I get to the untrained eye at a distance, you'd probably never think anything of it. Your brain, you're seeing the shape, you're seeing a couple things, and that's about it. But to a cop, which is trained to detect bullshit such as this, it's the fucking scribbles, man. It's just they really must have thought a cop would never get close enough to notice. Also, I'd love to point out the public PSA that the troopers made. As a friendly reminder, arts and craft supplies do not count as valid documentation. I talked to some of them about it, and they told me that they could pick out a forged registration from the other end of an intersection. Not only that, your inspection is color-coded based on the year. And that's not color-coded. Now, I'm a goody two-shoes. I've never done anything illegal, because I haven't been caught. But something this stupid, I'm not even smart enough to think about doing something that dumb. Now, our protagonist Gregory here was hit with multiple citations, including operating a motor vehicle without inspection, no left side mirror, exhaust system equipment violation, operating an unregistered vehicle, improper plates, and an unlicensed operation. He really must have not thought that a cop would ever come close enough to notice the little ruse with his inspection and registration. Now, he could have gotten away with it if his mirror wasn't missing on the left side of his car and his plates weren't wrong, because a mirror being missing is something they're going to pull you over for more often than not the moment they see it. And when they scan your plates and realize that's not right, you're double fucked. And anytime a cop pulls you over, they're going to check those stickers. But again, he probably just thought he'd never get pulled over, a true hallmark of a narcissist. And they didn't specify exhaust system equipment violation. I'm assuming he just straight up ripped off his muffler, because a lot of guys with ego get a 2-inch hard-on the more louder their vehicle is. See, I like loud vehicles. I appreciate them, but only the ones that are meant to do that, not when you take, I don't know, a Toyota Corolla and rip the muffler off. It's one thing when you live out in the boonies, but when you're driving through a city without a muffler, did you just not get enough attention in high school? Anyway, that's just a really funny story I figured I'd share. Anytime something funny happens in upstate New York, I'm going to talk about it, as I'm going to represent my neck of the woods. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day for watching. Love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one.